Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Mommy Loves to Read. I'm Olivia and thank you for joining me today. So today I'm here to share with you guys my September TBR and all the books I plan to read in the month of September. Can you guys believe that it is already September? So I'm getting really excited. I only have 4 books to share with you guys for this month. It's a short list, but I think all 4 of the books are really good books and they kind of all have the same theme going on, which I did not plan. It's just a lot of my library holds came through all at the one time. So that is how my TBR came along. So the first book that I am reading this month, which technically I'm already done, but I'm just still going to go ahead and share it with you guys, is this book called Like Vanessa, and it is by Tammy Charles. So the story behind this book: we go to the library every week, my kids and I, and we were standing in line to check out our books. Normally we do the self-checkout, but the week that I went, I had some holes that were behind the desk, so I had to pick them up. And while I was standing in line, I happened to turn around and I saw this book sitting on the shelf. And I was like, ooh, that cover looks really good. So I picked it up. And actually, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to check it out this week because I had already had like 3 or 4 books that I was checking out for myself. So I put it back. And then when we went back the next week, I went ahead and checked and it was still sitting on the shelf. So I was like, you know what? That book was meant for me. And I went ahead and I got it. So yes, that's how this book came along. I'm really, really glad I picked it up. I can't wait to talk about this book with you guys in my September wrap up. It was a really, really good book, so I'm really glad that it kind of fell into my hands. The next book that I have on my TBR is Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Janie Allen. This is the first book I have read by her. I picked the book for 2 reasons. The title kind of like got me. I was like, that sounds like an interesting title. The cover of the book was really awesome. And this was recommended to me on my Goodreads. I can't remember like what book I read that caused them to recommend this book to me, but it was recommended that I would probably like this book. And so that is why I picked it up. So yes, that's how that came to be about on my TBR. And then the next book that I have is Swing Time. I actually picked up this book at the end of last month. This book I didn't know much about. I participated in a 24-hour readathon last month, and the theme of that was like friendship. And this book kind of fell in line with that readathon, but I actually didn't get a chance to even start it. So I went ahead and just moved it to my TBR for September. And so that is how this came along. This book is about a girl and her friends and their journey growing up. So I think it'll be really good to read this book. And then the last book that I have for my TBR is a book that I didn't know much about. I love to listen to podcasts, and one of my favorite podcasts is Therapy for Black Girls. Comment down below if you guys listen to that podcast, and if you don't listen to it, you should definitely check it out. It's really, really good. But on the episode maybe a week or 2 ago, they had a lady on and she was talking about holistic like healing and things like that, and I'm really into those kind of things. And this was the book that she said she would recommend, and this book is called My Grandmother's Hands, and it's racialized trauma and the pathway to mending our hearts and bodies. And so, like I said, the guest that they had on that day was really good, and she recommended this book. So that is why I decided to pick it up, and I'm really excited to get into this book and see what it's all about. I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like this is going to be one of those books where I'm going to want to get a copy of my own. This is a library copy, so we'll see, but I feel like I'm going to want to annotate and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to like read the first couple of chapters, and if I feel like it's something that I need to own, we're going to go ahead and get a copy of it. But yeah, so guys, that is my TBR. Like I said, it's really short and sweet, but I feel like the books that I got, it's not a big, but it's quality over quantity this month. So we'll see how it goes. So comment down below, guys, and let me know what you're most excited about for the month of September. What is on your TBR? And if you have read any of the books on my TBR, comment down below and let me know what you think about them. And if you are reading any of the books that I'm reading, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. So until next time, guys, hope everyone has a happy reading month and enjoy the last little bits of summer before we get into the fall. I'm in Texas, so it's still like 100 degrees every day, but I know in other areas you guys are actually having real fall. So let's enjoy it, and until next time, bye.